And that's certainly the headline that we've talked about the last couple of days, that our little reprieve from the summer heat and humidity would be making a return, and in a pretty big way. And so Friday and this weekend, we're certainly going to feel the effects of this as this next heat wave starts to grow and those real field temperatures again approaching or exceeding 100 degrees. So just take all those steps to stay cool. Here's a nice shot from this afternoon. How about a visit out to Greenwood? You can see some of the sunflower fields out there. Margaret Johnson captured that nice shot. A nice day to be out. 86 is our current number. Minute high of 87 this afternoon. Southerly winds have kicked in. That's going to allow the humidity levels to continue to climb. Dew point right now is 70. It'll be much higher going into Friday and the weekend. It's 85 at Valley Airport in Weir's Cave. Southerly winds there at 10. Dew point of 70. And again, those numbers on the rise. Most of us right now are in the mid 80s across much of the region. And as mentioned, the moisture content in the atmosphere, the better measure is the dew point. The higher the number, the more humidity. The lower the number, the drier the air. Well, we've seen this before, and we're going to see it again. And of course, when you get that much juice in the atmosphere, storms can feed off of that and produce some heavy rain as well. Don't have to worry about that here this afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon, there may be a few isolated storms, a little bit more scattered in nature as we roll through the weekend. Temperatures overnight, upper 60s, lower 70s, but feeling a bit more muggy than it has certainly when we wake up in the morning hours. As far as highs tomorrow, mid to some upper 90s east of the Blue Ridge, some lower 90s across the Shenandoah Valley. Again, heat indices or real field numbers will certainly feel at or above 100. Right now, those are some of the heat advisories. I do expect these will be expanded with time. So again, just take all those steps to stay cool. First alert weather day taking us through Friday and the weekend. Temperatures in the 90s, those heat indices well over 100 during the afternoons before any storms develop. And as far as storm chances, while they're fairly low, maybe a little uptick on Sunday, we're going to have that opportunity over the next several days. And then maybe a week from today into late next week, we could see a stronger front that will usher in a pattern change. But we got to get through the heat wave first. High pressure is off the eastern seaboard. On the backside of that, we have that clockwise flow bringing more southerly and southwesterly winds in. We have a front up toward the Chicago area. You can see a severe thunderstorm watch box across that portion of the country. That front will get a little closer to us this weekend to touch off some showers and storms. Meanwhile, there's disturbed weather here in the northern Gulf, mainly right along the coast. This doesn't look to be a tropical system, although it's bringing tropical rains as it works across that portion of the country. But again, this big heat ridge, and we're just seeing some effects of some cooler numbers because of the rain that's impacted these areas, but that expands east over the next several days, and that's going to give rise to the big numbers and, of course, the higher humidities. So here we are tomorrow afternoon with temperatures well in the 90s. Again, a few isolated storms will be possible during that stretch. Saturday morning, certainly humid, temperatures in the 70s. The morning hours look dry. The afternoon hours, that's when we'll see that best chance for at least some showers and storms, and we could have an isolated severe storm or two. Warm and muggy tonight, upper 60s, lower 70s. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. Developing and building heat wave to take us in through Friday and this weekend into next week. Again, first alert weather days for that time period. We could be extended into next week as well. Maybe next Thursday, a stronger front will usher in a pattern change. Could be a little cooler for the last day of July and the first weekend of August.
All right, Eric. Thank you.
Well, bring your sunscreen if you're planning to